I noted all of the ways in which Western medicine failed you, right? So, uh, antibiotics, this like fixation on your respiratory system, okay, bronchitis. There's something going on with the bacteria, so let's treat it with antibiotics. The other thing, that you said is just, anxiety related to, having to carry around your inhaler. And then when you got into some of the depths of the details around when things were at its worst, you were interacting with the healthcare system in those specific other ways that weren't really curing you. What else? What are some examples of, if there are any, of other instances that Western medicine tried to like say, oh, we're gonna try this, and it didn't work either.
There wasn't too many other ways. I remember going
Okay.
into an ENT, which is an ear, nose, and throat specialist, and
Mm-hmm.
they put a scope down my throat, and they were saying I had some polyps and some other things going on. It was really red, but they couldn't really diagnose anything with the scope other than what it was like. It was called like laryngeal something, some long word that I can't even remember and can
Mm.
barely pronounce, obviously. And
Yeah.
I asked the woman, the specialist, because she wrote me another script and told me
Mm-hmm.
what I needed to do, and she actually gave me a sheet that had like a list of 5 different foods. It had like garlic, tomatoes, and
Mm-hmm.
some other foods on there that were like you should avoid these foods. And I just asked her. I was like, well, isn't there anything? Because at this point, I've done like quite a bit of research on what's going on, and
Yeah.
I just asked her like, okay, well, isn't there any more like dietary things that I need to be looking into? And
Mm-hmm.
she looked at me and she's like, well, I actually only took one semester of nutrition course throughout my whole training to become a doctor. And she was like, "It sounds like you're very interested in it, so maybe you should go and like take some nutrition classes or courses because I
Mm.
wasn't really trained in that."
Mm.
And that's when it hit me of like, okay, I'm talking to somebody who has like no idea of another way.